What's going on, guys? Mackey Sports back here with another video. Wanted to recap the Pittsburgh Steelers 2022 season. My thoughts, opinions, how I thought it would go versus how it actually went, and moving forward, how this team's going to look. So we'll recap the season. Heading into this year, I had pretty decently, I would say, relatively high expectations for this team. I knew coming in we'd have a rough offense and would be more of a defensive-led team. And I definitely think, as the season kind of went on, that definitely proved to be true. Considering we were 2-6 at one point, and then after that Philadelphia game and then our bye week, we finally got TJ Watt back, and our defense really flipped the script. After that Bengals game, we never allowed 20-plus points in another game, and our defense just started playing good again. Offense definitely improved, really, with running the ball, to be quite frankly honest with you. We became one of the best teams on third down conversions. Still couldn't really score points, but that improved marginally. But really, I think the biggest thing was just not turning the ball over, running the ball, and just not killing ourselves. Not to mention, we didn't really play any good quarterbacks after Joe Burrow. We played the Saints, Andy Dalton, Carolina, Sam Darnold, the Raiders, Derek Carr, for what that's worth, the Browns with Deshaun Watson, the Ravens with Tyler Huntley. So, it goes hand in hand. We didn't really play any of the best quarterbacks in the AFC down that 6-2 stretch, which, it was good to see because this team was so young, full of young players. Really on the offensive side of the ball with Kenny Pickett, Najee, Jalen Warren, Freiermuth, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens. So I thought the season went, I remember my video, I predicted 10-7, as low as 6-10. If we win some of those one-score games, want to call more, we get that 10-7 record, we get in the playoffs. So considering a lot of people had us dead in the water, rebuild, tank season, and we were at 2-6, we were, looking at a top 5 draft pick, top 10 draft pick for sure. Then we ultimately turned things around, really led by that defense. You look at with TJ Watt 6-2, without TJ Watt 2-6.
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-270 North. And
that's just in this season, but we're going to stick to this season. I thought Kenny Pickett showed, some growth from his game one, and now that he has the entire offseason.
In a quarter mile, keep left to stay on I-270 North.
Now that he has the whole offseason.
Keep left to stay on I-270 North.
Okay. Now that he has the full offseason of actually being the starter, getting the reps, he'll actually be able to
continue on I-270 North for 11 miles.
Now that he actually has time to train with our receivers, build chemistry, really think he'll make a good. For us to really compete, he's going to need to take a year 2 leap. Not saying anything astronomical, but we need to look at close to 30 touchdowns or 30 touchdowns with less than 10 picks. I feel like that's a good season, maybe 10. He had a lot of turnovers last year, but that was more so earlier in the season with some multi-interception games. Wow, that wind is crazy. Really thought the running game improved immensely after Najee actually was healthy after the bye week. Really could tell he wasn't playing his game the first half of the year. And it was great to see Jalen Warren come in as a running back too, be able to take the load off of Najee at times, and even at times looked better than Najee, to be honest with you. Passing him definitely needs work. There's no doubt about that. I definitely think we need to see George Pickens and Freiermuth get the ball more moving forward, if I'm being honest. So with the defense, improving, getting TJ back, they helped a lot. They played some great games down the stretch that season. And so really think this team has the arrows pointing upward. And we'll get into how this offseason's been going, but I think that's a good season recap. Then it starts so hot, lost some close games with the Jets and Patriots. Won a couple close games with Cincinnati and the Bucks. And we lost the Dolphins game too as well. A close game. Got our ass kicked by the Bills and Eagles. I knew that was coming. Then after that bye week, we played some, mediocre teams. We were able to find wins. You look at Atlanta. You look at Carolina. You look at the Saints. You look at the Browns once. You look at the Ravens once. The Raiders once. And yeah, so that's the recap. I think this team's going to be... I know it'll be solid this year. I truly believe we'll be solid. We made some nice moves, but I'm going to get another video recapping all that. So, hope you all have a good Saturday. And don't get too drunk for St. Patrick's weekend. And yeah, have a good time, y'all. Boys out. Subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and let me know what y'all think in the comments. What do you guys think of the season, and how do you feel moving forward? Peace.